Hola! Thank you for tuning in with me today. Please do not forget to like the video as well as subscribe and or comment. Thank you all so much. Take a girl who has her own business online and it is stripped away from her by the meanest bad people. She, as in me, was tackled to the ground by her mother and sister as her mother yelled, "You going to jail now, you going to jail now," followed by her sister saying, "You hit my motherfucking mother, bitch." This girl was tackled to the ground, me, to be sent to jail. But she negotiated to get sent to a mental hospital that night, wearing only my nightgown and sweatpants. I spent the night at a mental hospital in the waiting room. Does anybody know what kind of woman, Scorpio, my birth mother is? Her daughter, my sister, Capricorn, but I guess she is only my mom's daughter, as she has told me. That's not my mom, that's only her mom. And my nephew, Scorpio, who all wanted to kill me that night over coming to the house smelling like marijuana and other decencies that happened that night. Throwing away all of my tarot deck set up, stripped me away of my business, and needed to put me in jail to ignite the fear that they have. I don't talk about minding my business. I mind my business. My mom followed me throughout the house, taunting me, being a jerk face towards me. She would not leave me alone and gave me hate, kicked me while I was down. I hit her in the head with my iPad. Now I know to call 911 when she does these things, but what if I didn't know? And what if I did that because she would not leave me alone? And that was the first thing I could think of to do. I didn't know how to stay safe. I wanted to be left alone. Majority of our crew is locked up, financially burdened, and has low self-esteem, etc. because of the people like these said individuals who did this to me that night and other plenty of nights and mornings and afternoons and all that's in between, who we are at war with. The Mr. Mushnick Morgan debate. Be peaceful, be courteous, but if you stand for something and somebody hits you or pushes your last button, it is okay to send them to the ER. There's always a why when it comes to my side of the war. I'm not just going to fight somebody just because. I need to know why. And if you're going to fight me, I need to know exactly why. And if you're going to send me to jail, I need to know why. These people we are at war with cannot tell us why they do the things that they do. Listen to it, and it makes no sense. Hear them out, and it would never make sense. Little Shop of Horrors, 1986, that I am redacting this tarot reading from, was based upon the astrological transits, the total eclipse of the sun. After that transit happened, that is when their personalities came out. The total eclipse of the sun, as I know it as the sun, king of self, the center of the solar system, home in the zodiac sign of Leo, rules the day of Sunday and your conscious mind. The foundation of how you build your personality is the sun. The part of you that wants its respect is your sun sign. The astrological transit of a total eclipse of the sun is that moment when you act and receive things that are your main concerns, wherever your vitality is at that time. Determine how your self will progress in this world. I value feeling inspired and not having that inspiration snatched away from me. I don't worry about going to jail in the business world or sent to substance abuse centers when I have never had such an experience. The people we are at war with will go through hell and back to send you to these facilities to make you believe that you are something that you are not. I've had it happen to me by not only my birth mother, but as well as a counseling lady at a counseling center who goes by the name of Morgan Harkins. I told her that, okay, I had to call the suicide hotline. She replied by sending the substance abuse police to my house. Now, where in the world did I tell her that that was me or that I wanted that? And this is a woman in a high position at Blue Cross Blue Shield as a manager for the counseling center. There are good counselors and there are bad counselors. I don't need nobody else up in my face on some jerk face shit. Let's see about Seymour's career. I tell you, this tarot deck reminds me of my nephew, my nephew, Aspen, who has had to show much strength here. He sleeps with my sister, who is bad, and my other nephew, Phoenix, who is bad. But he knows how to draw very well. He is so intelligent that he draws his P's backwards in class for the teachers who look down on him. As well, he did leave a drawing in my room here for me. I put the word Sonic there. I was going to ask him to draw Sonic, but he left this drawing inside of my room here. Mr. Mushnick's career. The High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess is your third eye, inner voice, subconscious, and intuitive. At Mr. Mushnick's job, he was a florist. It was a family business that he owned in this movie, actually. And Mr. Mushnick didn't want Seymour nor Audrey to work in his store at all. But once the money started coming in, they were free to stay. Wheel of Fortune. Change, destiny, turning point, good luck. Good luck came into the store when Seymour found the plants in Mr. Mushnick's eyes, because now Seymour was popular. Now Mr. Mushnick wanted Seymour to be his son, now that Seymour had become popular. So Mr. Mushnick actually ends up adopting Seymour because of Seymour's popularity, to bring glory to himself. The Wheel of Fortune. Destined and fated events. You can't outsmart karma. When Mr. Mushnick made Seymour his son, of course, Seymour is a jerk face as well. And of course, Mr. Mushnick didn't really see Seymour as his son. He wanted Seymour's glory, power, and fame. The Six of Pentacles is charity, generosity, employment, community. That was his town, Audrey, and Seymour was his appointment. He did not treat them well at all, but they are jerk faces as well. Does Mr. Mushnick care about humans? No. Did Mr. Mushnick bring love? Did Mr. Mushnick bring love into the situation that he had? No. Okay. What was the butterfly effect of Mr. Mushnick's actions? What was the butterfly effect of Mr. Mushnick's actions? Two came out. We'll read both today. To feed a donkey sponge cake. To feed a donkey sponge cake. This is a Portuguese saying. This is when giving caviar to the general, which is these false idols getting treated very well when they don't deserve it. Relationships with murderers, racist, and so on. Second card, jealousy. Second card. Okay, we do have jealousy as the second card. Devil energy, such as childhood trauma, is from the tree of others who are jealous. What that mean? That that they try to hide their traits such as jealousy. And what that also means is that we can somehow pick up on their traits and try to be like them and do things of this world because it's all around us, things like that. But they put jealousy into the universe. I mean, I definitely wish that they'd stay in their own town and leave us alone, but hey. Okay, let's get another card. Okay. Japanese. The even monkey fall from trees effect. The evil monkey fall from trees effect. We have people in higher positions who do not want to face what they are doing. It's bad and affects the global nation. So we have people in higher positions, not just higher positions, we have them as, family positions, work office positions, all of that, who do not want to face what they are doing is bad. So it affects the global nation. And it's not like they want to face it. I think at one point you just become a jerk face. Because I be seeing people, they know what they're doing. But then they still keep going, and I pray to God that if you are going through this, as I am, for each town to know where they belong, as well as just leave us alone. If you know and you are hurting people and being a jerk face, leave us alone. Go be a jerk face with your friends. Okay, I had to pull these off camera. We are going to close this reading out. This is how we will get justice, how I will get justice during this war. It's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. Okay, there's resources, lots of resources, which is good. It's all about healthy relationships, right? We have, I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Okay, these are the same cards that came out in the last reading. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. I am definitely not looking for perfection. What I want for justice is peace. Thank you all so much for tuning in with me today. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. A tutelar.